Hi there, Capricorn. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Today we're doing the energies and predictions for December 2025. The first row is the first week of December, and the first card is the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. In the second week, we have the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Justice card. In the third week, we have the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. And in the last week, it's the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. And we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy for the reading, and the mystery card. We'll put that right then. We'll turn that over at the end of the reading. So in the first week, we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the King of Cups. The Eight of Wands is energy flying into your life. It's an acceleration of life, and it says that there is an amazing improvement in conditions in your life on its way. That is great news. The Page of Wands, I've decided, is the outrageous page. He is the one that tests the boundaries and pushes the limits of life. He is the one that is out there looking for all the new possibilities that the universe is offering him. And he's willing to test the limits of the universe as he does so. And the King of Cups is a master of his emotions. You can see the sea is swirling around his throne. But even when things get a little rough, the King of Cups is able to navigate a positive path towards the things he wants in life. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles clarifies the Page of Wands, and the King of Cups clarifies the King of Cups. So the Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. It's a card of deprivation, poverty, isolation, and doing things tough. And this suggests that life has been difficult. And even though if things may have improved, it suggests that there's still a negative mindset. You're feeling as though life is a struggle and a battle. And the universe is saying now is the time to change your mindset, because you can see there is light shining through the pentacles in the window. This says there is hope and positivity, and that you should be optimistic about life. And with this amazing injection of energy, this really is about changing the mindset and getting ready to receive the positive outcomes of life that you desire. The Six of Pentacles is a card of rebalancing. It is about how you give and receive and how you treat others less well off than you. And this implies that the mindset that you're holding from the Five of Pentacles about money being tight and always a struggle, and that you need to be very tight with your purse strings, needs to be rebalanced, because it says that prosperity and abundance is a flow. It is a positive mindset. And you can see we have the King of Pentacles over here and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a lot of prosperity and abundance sitting in this reading, isn't it? And this says now is the time to move away from this negative mindset and recalibrate your life and about how you give, receive, and use money in your life. And the King of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups, says, you've got this, Capricorn. This really says that even with these difficult situations in your life, you're able to manage your emotions and find a way forward. In the second week, we have the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Justice card. The Hierophant is a conduit between the divine and the earthly plane. It says that as you move forward, that you have guidance from the universe. You can also see that the Hierophant is blessing these men who are being ordained as priests. And this says that as you change your mindset and open up to receive the energy of the universe, that you will receive many blessings in your life. And the Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds. It says, as positivity and blessings into your life, now is to plant seeds in your life to build a legacy. So he's sitting on his mighty steed here, contemplating what type of pentacle and where he's going to plant it. Of course, he is a very static card, and it requires the energy, 8 of Wands, to actually plant the seed, tend the seeds, and harvest the crop. The Justice card is another card of rebalancing. And if we look over here, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is also another card of rebalancing. So this suggests that as you've been stuck out in the cold, there's been a distortion of your life, and the scales of life have been tilted towards difficulty, struggle, and the feeling of lack. But this card says that now there is a rebalancing of the scale. And if there have been any injustices in life, now they're about to be readdressed, and you will receive your just desserts in life. This is really a positive message here for you. So we've had a few too many cards pop out, so we'll try again. The Hierophant is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Swords clarifies the Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance card clarifies the Justice card. So there is really a theme here of momentum and building energy in your life and rebalancing. So the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life, and the wheel of life is always turning. Sometimes you're at the bottom of the wheel and sometimes you're at the top. But clearly you've been at the bottom of the wheel, and now through all this rebalancing, now you're starting to move to the top, which is really a positive outcome. It says luck and good fortune are on its way. That is amazing, isn't it, Capricorn? The Knight of Swords is a card of frenetic energy. It says that now you are energized and you are ready to plant those seeds, and you are ready to tend the crop and harvest the crop and receive the bounty and the blessings that this will bring. And the Temperance card is another card of healing and rebalancing. There's a lot of this rebalancing happening here. Life has really been out of kilter for you, Capricorn. So the Temperance is a promise of rebalancing, healing, but also alchemy, which says that you can turn your life from one thing into another. You can see the angel is pouring the water from one cup to another. And this suggests that you can alchemize the pain and suffering and negative mindset into something more positive. This is the ultimate rebalancing in your life. In the third week, we have the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Ten of Cups is the happy ever after card. It's often known as good fortune after difficulty. Five of Pentacles. And as the wheel of life turns, your heart will be filled with love, joy, and happiness. And it says you will live a life of blessings and good fortune. The Four of Swords is a card of, the message I'm getting is healing, but it's a card of respite and pausing in life. And this suggests that as all this rebalancing and movement goes on, that you're going to have to pause at some stage to heal those things in life that have been causing you pain and suffering. And the Queen of Pentacles is a message of good fortune. She is a whiz with money, and it says that your life is about to be filled with prosperity and abundance, and you'll know how to maximize the energy that you receive. Of course, we have the King of Pentacles over here, which can say that there is a divine partnership, but there really are no other love cards, so it's not a powerful energy here for you, Capricorn. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Lovers. There goes that idea, doesn't it? The Empress clarifies the Four of Swords, and the Fool card clarifies the Queen of Pentacles. So all three cards are major arcana. And the Lovers can say that there is an amazing new relationship. So this could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or another Capricorn. If you're not looking for love, this can be a choice or a decision. So you may be confronted with an event where you have to make a choice in your life in the very near future. The Empress is the divine feminine, and she represents love, joy, happiness, nurturing, abundance, and she says life is really on the improve. She is a beautiful sign of prosperity and abundance and love flowing through your life. And the Fool card is the ultimate card of new beginnings. It says there is a phase of your life ending here, and now you're ready to take a leap into the future. So as you change your mindset, and as the wheel of life turns and this amazing momentum from the Eight of Wands flows into your life, now you're ready to take a leap towards the things you truly desire in life. In the last week of December, we have the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So the Two of Pentacles does confirm there is some rebalancing required in your life. You can see that the ships are struggling on the sea behind the man. So this could be a work-life balance, a relationship balance, a rebalancing of your finances, and it could even be a rebalancing of your health. So maybe you need to review your diet and your exercise program. But it really says life has been out of equilibrium and now it requires some adjustment. The King of Pentacles confirms that this is a time for prosperity and abundance, and he is the master of money and finance, and he is a beautiful sign of great things to come in your life. And the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It talks of things from the past that may revisit your life. It also talks about whether there may be people from the past returning into your life. I often see this card as a card of deception. You can see that the roofs on the houses are dishevelled, as are the walls, and it says that your memories of the past are distorted, that maybe this time in your life wasn't as rosy as you think it was. And you can see that somebody's put flowers in the cups, and these cups represent the occurrences of the past, and somebody's tried to dress them up and say it was all rosy when maybe there was a lot of difficult times and deception and distortion that went on in this time. And the dwarf giving the girl the flowers really is somebody saying, forgive me for the past, when they really don't mean it. It is a deception here. Somebody's wanting to wallpaper over the difficult times of the past, but they really don't mean it. So I don't know whether that resonates, but it really is saying the past wasn't really how it's been represented, and that you should be careful how you tread in the future. The Ten of Swords clarifies the Two of Pentacles. The Hierophant reappears. to clarify the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords clarifies the Six of Cups. So this confirms the past was a nightmare, and people are trying to be deceptive about what really went on in the past. And you need to be awake to this. You need to wake up from the nightmare, because you need to leave this situation dead and buried. So there's been a painful ending, and people are trying to wallpaper over or airbrush this part of life out when really it was difficult and a painful ending, and it's time for it to be left behind. It is dead, done, and over. There's no life left in this. You can see the dark skies are starting to recede, and the sun is starting to come over the horizon. So this really is a time to be wary here, Capricorn, that now is the time to leave whatever this circumstance was in the past. The Hierophant reappearing confirms that there are many blessings coming into your life, and this is an amazing omen for you. In the overarching energy, we have the Queen of Wands. So there is a lot of amazing positive energy happening here, isn't there? We have the Page of Wands ready to go out and find new possibilities in life. We have the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, which is beautiful momentum moving forward in your life. And we have the Fool card, which is a positive leap into the future. And the Queen of Wands says, now is the time to take action. She's the go-go queen, and she doesn't care what anybody thinks. She's out there making it happen. And this reading is really saying that as all this momentum moves forward, Capricorn, now it's time to get going, take action, and not care about what other people think, which may be what is happening in the Six of Cups. People trying to limit what you're able to achieve in life by pulling you back into the tentacles of the past. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles reappearing and clarifying the Queen of Wands says that as you take action, that you'll be rewarded with prosperity and abundance. It is a beautiful sign, and this is a really positive reading, even though there is a bit of a warning here for you, Capricorn. Now is a very positive time, and life is moving on and moving forward to better and more prosperous times. I hope you liked that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace, and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warriors signing out. Ciao.